Good morning, students. Happy Monday. Today we're going to continue with our graphing inequalities, except today we're going to be solving them. Now, this video, I will be giving notes and I will be giving examples on how to solve these problems. So at any time, please make sure you pause or rewind this video if you missed something or if you need to pause it to take more notes. What you're going to need, you are going to need the packet that the sub should have given you, and of course your calculator. When we're solving for inequalities, it's very similar to when we balanced equations in the last chapter. So for example, I need you guys to write these down. We're just going to do adding and subtracting today. Tomorrow we'll do multiplying and dividing. When we add, make sure we add the same number to each side of the inequality. For example, if we have x minus 3 is less than 5, when we used to balance equations, we would have an equal sign here instead of a less than sign. The way that you solve them is still the same. So you're going to add 3 to both sides. You're going to add 3 and do the inverse, because the opposite of minus 3 is plus 3, because these will cancel out. You're going to then have x is less than 5 plus 3, which is 8. X is less than 8. And if we were to draw our graph, we can put 8 in the middle. It is an open circle because it is not equal to, and it is less than. The arrow is going this way, so is our graph. When we have subtracting, you're going to subtract the same number from each side of the inequality sign. For example, y plus 5 is less than negative 7. You need to subtract 5 to both sides. You're doing the inverse. They will cancel out. You'll be left with y is less than negative 7 minus 5 will turn into negative 12. So y is less than negative 12. When you graph your inequality, you can put negative 12 in the middle. It is an open circle because it is not equal to. And since it is less than, your graph will be going this way. The next page of your packet includes solving one-step inequalities by adding and subtracting. You will finish this today. If it is not finished, it will be for homework. I will do 2 examples with you. I will do number 1 and 2. So for number 1, it's x plus 8 is greater than or equal to 18. First thing you need to do, because it is a plus 8, I'm going to rewrite it down here so I have space. You're going to subtract 8 to both sides, because it's a positive 8 minus 8. They will cancel out. You will be left with x is greater than or equal to 18 minus 8 will be 10. If you look at your graph, they already have the units there for you. It is a greater than or equal to sign, so since it's equal to, it is a closed circle, and it's greater than, so we are going to the right. If you would like to use a marker or colored pencil, you may. For number 2, we're doing the exact same thing. We're balancing the equation. x minus 1 is greater than 6. Because it's a subtract 1, you need to add 1 to both sides. X will be greater than 6 plus 1 is 7. So on our graph, we're going to do an open circle on 7 because it is only greater than, and because it's greater than, our graph is going to the right. You are completing the entire worksheet, so please make sure you show all of your work. You need to show me these steps to balance the equation, and then you need to graph. Please make sure that when you get to the back, I will do this one with you. I'll do number 22, so flip your paper over. You're going to subtract 8 to both sides just like we've already done. You need to get the n by itself. So we will be left with 11 minus 8, 3 greater than or equal to n. Please make sure that you flip-flop your equation. You need to have the variable first. So when the variable becomes first, you need to switch your sign. Please do not forget that, or you will get a whole bunch of problems wrong on the back, because it needs to be a closed circle and it is less than, so you're going this way. Please make sure that you do this. Alright, so you may start working on this. When you are finished, if you finish early, please work on Study Island. Otherwise, this will be for homework. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.